Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into an economic showdown between two fascinating countries, Ethiopia and Egypt. Let's compare their economies across a few key areas to see how they stack up. First off, let's talk about GDP. Ethiopia's GDP is growing at an impressive rate, thanks largely to its agricultural sector and recent industrial policies. In 2024, Ethiopia's GDP stood at around 140 billion USD. On the other hand, Egypt's GDP is significantly higher, about 400 billion USD, driven by a diverse economy that includes tourism, manufacturing and services. So, in terms of sheer size, Egypt is leading. Next up, economic growth rates. Ethiopia has been one of the fastest growing economies in Africa, with annual growth rates hovering around 6 to 8% over the past decade. Egypt, while growing steadily, has seen more modest growth rates of around 4 to 5%. Clearly, Ethiopia is making significant strides in this department. Now let's look at unemployment. Ethiopia's unemployment rate is relatively high, around 17%, due to rapid population growth and a need for more job creation. Egypt, meanwhile, has an unemployment rate of about 7%, but it faces challenges with underemployment and informal labor. Both countries have work to do, but Egypt has the edge here. Inflation is another critical factor. Ethiopia has struggled with high inflation rates, currently around 20%, which impacts the cost of living and economic stability. Egypt's inflation has been more controlled, around 10%, though it's still a concern for policymakers. In this category, Egypt is faring better. Finally, foreign direct investment, or FDI. Ethiopia has been attracting FDI, especially in manufacturing and infrastructure, thanks to government incentives and a strategic location. However, political instability has sometimes hampered its potential. Egypt has a long history of attracting FDI due to its large market and strategic position as a gateway to Africa and the Middle East. Despite some political challenges, Egypt remains a favorite for investors. So, who comes out on top? Well, it depends on what you're measuring. Egypt has the larger and more diversified economy, but Ethiopia is showing rapid growth and potential. Both countries have unique strengths and challenges, and it'll be fascinating to see how they evolve. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this showdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more economic comparisons. See you next time.